I was trying to explain what I was doing to a close friend about a week ago, and I thought at the time that it was going to be difficult to get it, for someone to get it, to understand what it is that I'm saying. And it turned out to be the case that's true, that certainly for a good 10 minutes, the lady I was talking to really didn't seem to understand what I was saying. And the point I'm trying to get across is that why isn't the data here on the net available for everyone to see? Okay, that's what I want to see. I want to see the data. Why do I want to see the data? I want to see the data because I might be able to spot something in that data. I might be able to see that there's a correlation between multiple sclerosis and where people might live, whether they live in very highly urbanized areas or whether they live in rural areas. I want to see this data, but the resistance that I came up against was, well, the first thing that was brought up was, if this information was known, then people would panic. Well, that's tantamount to oppressing data, keeping data closed, secret. That doesn't get us anywhere as a society. Where does that lead us? That leads us to absolutely nowhere at all. We've had cover-ups in the past. In the UK, there was one recently to do with the Hillsborough disaster. The police covered up all sorts of different things. That route gets us nowhere. It's a bad way. The truth is the only way forward. So that's reason number one. That's the first objection that I was coming across, was that whoever they are, NHS, government, don't want you to see the data because they don't want you to panic. Well, too bad. I just think in this day and age, with the so-called commitment to open data for the government, and having learnt over the years that covering things up all the time is really not a good way forward, then that's the first objection to what I'm asking for, which is the data, the information to be out there for us to look at, for us to make our own analyses of. That was the first objection. So I'm still looking at this website, which is the MS Trust and of the UK. That's a charity, and I've been looking through some of the aspects of research into here. It's all very glossy. It's very corporate, to be honest. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm just saying that when you look into it, there isn't really the data. Okay, MS Trust funded research, information for researchers. What am I looking for? I'm looking for data, really. Wherever you go, there'll be blind alleys, basically. It's not easy just to see any data. In fact, there's precious little data that I can see. I mean, considering how much the NHS is spending, billions, literally, tens of billions of pounds a year on health services, and where is the data? Where is it? Not anywhere.